All right, so Thomas Bryant, you are the latest Los Angeles Laker, just introduced at your press conference here at the team facility. The last time we spoke, it was on draft night, and I think that was a pleasant surprise for you to be a Los Angeles Laker, right? That was something that was certainly a big night. How has this last week been for you, man? What's it been like just knowing this was the spot you were going to be in?
It felt good, just to know that you're going to be a part of the Lakers organization, and throughout the whole week, I was just very happy. I just felt very blessed, and everything just felt right.
Yeah, what's it been like here at the facility now? You worked with the strength coach. You've gotten a little bit of run in with some of the other younger pieces. What stood out to you for this last week or so?
Stood out a lot was that we have a lot of young talent, that's willing to work, eat day in and day out, and I love that, just with all the talent. People are just still willing to work, still willing to get in the gym, still willing to put in the extra effort you know, just to get better throughout the day.
What are the things that you've gotten feedback-wise so far from Magic and Palinka about the things they want you to focus on this offseason?
Just focusing on the all-around game. Just focusing on getting your body right. Continue to keep it right. And just capturing what you can grasp on each and every day.
You answered this question in the press conference, but what have you sensed specifically from some of your young teammates, whether it's Alonzo or a Kyle or a Josh, in this last little time, thinking about how you guys can grow together? Give me a sense of how these guys have impacted so far.
They impacted a lot. I see the guys willing to come in each and every day, willing to work. Nobody has their heads down. Nobody gives off bad vibes at all. So it's real good. It's real good energy.
All right, now, thinking from a basketball perspective, the phrase "stretch five" has been used right for a few times with you. How about protecting the rim versus also then getting out to defend players? What's that balance like for you, and how do you think you can grow on the defensive end to start?
I feel like I can grow really well. I've done it before, and I'm going to continue to keep doing it and keep improving on it. I feel like that's a real big thing, being able to be the so-called stretch five, but also being able to be able to be versatile on the defensive end. Not only just guarding guys at your size, but guys that are quicker as well. And still being able to protect the rim.
Michael Thompson is a broadcaster for the Lakers, and he's always talking about young players and whether or not they can post up, since, of course, back in the day, you had more traditional bigs. Now, bigs are also asked to shoot threes. But what's your post-up game like? How comfortable do you feel like you can be at the NBA level, taking somebody down and putting a bucket in on them?
I feel like I can be very comfortable with it. I was very comfortable with it at IU, and I feel like I can still bring that to this level as well.
And so if you add that part of the game in addition to the shooting, that's where you get the stretch perspective from, Thomas. But what about just the places where you see yourself wanting to grow up? Where do you feel like you have to really focus so you can start taking steps as you elongate your career?
I just think I just have to take it one step at a time. I think that's the very first thing right there. Just being a rookie, coming into the NBA, you want to prove yourself, and also with this Lakers organization, you want to prove yourself as well. But I think the biggest thing right now is just taking it one step at a time.
So I asked Kyle and Josh some questions about what they do when they're not playing basketball. Josh had a lot of video games, gets FIFA going on Xbox, gets some Call of Duty, etc. Kyle said he's a pretty chill dude, some movies, stuff like that. Now those are the general answers we always hear. Okay, movies and video games. There's got to be something else for Thomas Bryant. There's got to be something else you do that not every rookie says.
I draw.
See, there you go.
That's the only other thing when I'm not sleeping, playing video games, or watching movies.
Right. So aside from that, which of course we all do. I mean, I do too. I watch movies and play video games. What do you draw? How long have you had that as either a hobby or a passion, however you would phrase it?
I can draw like almost anything except people. I get just with the shade and everything with people is a little difficult, but I like to draw anything, any figure, and it was a natural talent. I just sat down one day in a dining room, grabbed a blank piece of paper and a pencil and just looked up like something to draw, and I just did it.
Okay, all right. You got to talk to Brandon Ingram because he also likes to do a little bit of drawing. Maybe we'll have a little contest or something. I can draw one thing. It's penguins. That's it. That's about. I don't know why. I like to draw penguins. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I mean, that's good too.
You're like, no comment. What do you want me to say to that? Can you pick one thing out that you like to draw? You said not people, but there's got to be a special. Like if you got to impress a lady or something, what's one thing you could draw? What's the go-to?
I never really did that before, for a lady. I usually just take, talk to her, take out to dinner, movie dinner, something like that, But like, if she wanted something, like, I would try to figure out her most favorite thing in the world, and just try and put it as a portrait, something that she can hang on the wall, and always remember it by.
Well, that is tough to beat. Look at that sensitivity and just depth of caring that you're hearing from Thomas Bryant. All right, hey, we appreciate the time, man. We'll be seeing you soon on Lakers.com and Lakers TV, including Las Vegas. That's not too far away, huh?
Yeah, it's not too far. I'm happy. I'm ready.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.